Bro, I'm here with Crypto Jeb.
Bro, I'm here with CJ. Can you believe it? I met CJ.
CJ and CJ.
I met him. I never thought I'd meet him.
Bro, awesome guy in person, man. And this is an awesome opportunity, guys. This is how it happens. Boom. Boom.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to UG Capital Venture. I'm CJ. I know it's been a minute since I've posted, all right? But I've been at the National Bitcoin Conference in Miami, Florida, and it's been amazing, okay? It's been absolutely amazing. The connections I've made, the things I've learned, the things that are happening in crypto are completely mind-blowing. I've met teams that are building exciting projects in every ecosystem, from Cardano to Solana, Fantom, AVAX, you name it. I've met VCs. I've met so many developers. I mean, it's just absolutely amazing what's happening in the community. I met top YouTubers. I mean, it's just absolutely amazing, the people that I met, and the people in the community in general. Okay, so I want to talk to you all about a couple of things, because I've missed a lot, and a lot has been going on while I was in that bubble. Okay, I didn't really check on crypto outside of that bubble in that conference. So one thing within the conference that I want to tell you all about is GameFi. I'm going to be building an investment thesis around GameFi for 2022. Okay, this is a big deal because there was a reoccurring theme in the conference. Okay, GameFi is going to be huge for 2022. Play to earn is going to be absolutely huge. There's a prediction even that the most under 20 millionaires ever in human history are going to be made this year through GameFi and play to earn. Okay, so if you don't have much money to invest in crypto, you might want to look into GameFi and play to earn and see if you can actually take advantage of this opportunity, because it sounded so lucrative actually that you probably don't want to miss it. I'm going to build an investment thesis out about this and actually share it with you all. But you can actually start your research now. And I know a lot of you have talked about the problem of not having enough capital to invest, and this might be your opportunity to actually make investments by playing games, which is absolutely insane. All right. So I've met a lot of amazing people at the conference. A lot of amazing things have happened. I've met a lot of teams, and I'm going to be bringing a lot of those teams on the channel at some point. But let me talk about some of the things that have happened since that have happened outside of the conference since I've been at the conference. Okay, so one thing is SundaeSwap released, okay, in the Cardano ecosystem. Okay, this is a big deal. So one thing I want to talk about really quick is that, as you know, I showed you all how to stake for Sunday token using the Yuri wallet, okay, or the Yoroi wallet. If you go here to the SundaeSwap DEX, you'll notice that it only takes NAMI and it takes this CC vault. Right now, what I'm doing is I'm leaving my ADA staked in the Yuri wallet, and whatever I'm going to use for SundaeSwap for the decentralized exchange, I'm going to move it over to a NAMI wallet or a CC Vault wallet, and I'm going to actually only use that capital, that ADA, to actually interact with the DEX. Okay, I'm doing that because I plan to keep most of my ADA staked. Okay, unless some lending protocol or something comes out that has a better, return or a better APR or something, then I'm just going to leave all of my ADA, the bulk, staked in my Yoroi wallet, and then I'll move whatever I'm going to use to actually do swaps to this NAMI wallet or a CC Vault wallet. Okay, and that's my way of keeping things segregated, almost like having a investment portfolio and a trading portfolio, where my trading portfolio is going to be in the NAMI wallet. I'll do more videos showing you all that, but I think that's a nice way to handle it. And that prevents you from moving all of your money from all of your ADA from your Yoroi wallet to a NAMI wallet or something like that. I think that's like a good approach. Okay, so that's one thing. The next thing also is that this thing is really slow. Okay, now I hear the complaints. This is slow. SundaeSwap is slow. Cardano is slow. And I've also heard the complaint. People say, hey, Fantom and Solana and AVAX, they're way younger ecosystems, right? And they're way faster, okay? And, I really started to I really thought it was important to explain something that I don't think people understand, and it'll really bring bliss to a lot of the arguments that are brewing up that shouldn't be there, right? And that's the blockchain trilemma. Okay, so when it comes to the crypto trilemma, this is more like a thought experiment to simplify the macro problems or the large problems that come with building a blockchain technology. So let's break this down, because upon understanding this, a lot of things make sense in the crypto space, and we'll be able to maneuver without so much friction and without so much chaos, right? So for instance, let's do a couple of examples. Let's walk through a couple of cryptocurrencies and think about it using this thought experiment so that we can actually bring understanding. So for instance, let's take Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the most secure and most decentralized cryptocurrency, okay? Just so happens to be the least scalable and the slowest, okay? Not a coincidence at all. This is actually due to a very technical underpinning, but we'll get to that in a second. I won't go too deep, but let's just notice from a high level, this thought experiment helps us understand that we get two of those, but the last one is difficult to get. It's a thought experiment. It's not impossible to get, but it's going to be quite the engineering feat to acquire that last pillar. Okay, let's keep going. Ethereum, secure, decentralized, proof of work, just like Bitcoin, just so happens to suffer from scalability and speed issues. All right, not a coincidence. Doesn't mean Ethereum sucks. This is natural. This is to be expected, given the challenges of building a blockchain technology. And we'll break that down on a simple level, but just understand that that doesn't mean Ethereum sucks. That means Ethereum suffers from the challenges that every other blockchain has to solve. Okay. All right, let's go with Cardano. The first proof of stake, because those two were proof of work, right? So now we're on proof of stake. Cardano, the most decentralized proof of stake protocol or blockchain. Also secure. Same as the other two I just named, right? Secure and decentralized, right? Cardano's slow right now, like we just saw. We just saw that Cardano's slow right now. SundaeSwap is actually slow right now. I'm going to break this down, okay? But just follow me and understand that when you choose two of these, it's an engineering challenge. It's quite the engineering feat to acquire the third one for every chain. It's difficult to get Bitcoin to be scalable. It's difficult to get Ethereum to be scalable. It's difficult to get Cardano to be scalable. And I'll break down this and we'll understand it. Let's keep going, okay? Some people say, aha, Solana is all three. Solana is secure, it's fast, and it's decentralized. It has roughly half the validators as Cardano. But when you look into it, this is where it gets interesting. Solana uses only a small subset of validators, which technically makes it centralized, which makes sense, right? Because that allows it to be fast, right? So that doesn't mean Solana sucks at all. That just means that Solana has a certain approach. Solana prioritizes security and speed, actually. It has many validators, small subset being used, prioritizing security and speed. So technically the first three are not the same as Solana. Solana is in a different category where security and speed or scalability were prioritized. So Solana's difficulty is all around decentralization. How do we get it to be decentralized? And we all know, if we understand Solana, that's the narrative. The narrative is, hey, how are we going to get this to be decentralized? It's not decentralized. It turns off. But if we understand the trilemma, this thought experiment, which is an oversimplification, okay? But if we understand it, we then can say, you know what, Solana doesn't suck. This is just what comes with prioritizing security and speed. And most of the ingenuity is going to have to come from, it is going to be around, how do we get this thing to be decentralized? Let's keep going. Fantom. Okay, I'm invested in all of these cryptocurrencies. All right, so I'm not shilling any, I'm not flooding any. This is just the reality. I see people actually fight about this stuff, and there's no fight. We're all solving the same stuff, and that's why I like the conference, man. We're a family, like we're growing together. We're doing this together. Okay. There's no need to fight each other on this, right? Like, let's really think about it. Fantom's secure, and all of the top cryptocurrencies are secure. You cannot compromise security. That doesn't make sense, all right? That we get that. All right, so Solana's secure and fast. I mean, Fantom is, right? What's the problem with Fantom? It's centralized. We understand that. We know that Fantom is centralized, relatively centralized, okay? All of the ingenuity and the difficulty is going to be on getting that to be a truly decentralized system. All right. So now that we understand that, things are simple. So where am I going with this? Okay. What I want everyone to understand is that after you choose two of those pillars, it takes quite the ingenuity. It's going to be an engineering challenge to actually get the third pillar. The trilemma does not represent the idea that it's impossible to get all three. It's more so representing the idea that it's easy to get two, but the third one is going to be an engineering feat. That's how you want to think about it. Okay. So then who's going to get all three in reality? And this is why I'm long-term invested in Cardano, because I don't think it's going to be the only one to figure it out. I just know Cardano has the most white paper research. Okay. They actually made the decision to go decentralized and secure with proof of stake, which is very interesting that Ethereum's following Cardano's approach there. It's very similar what Ethereum's doing in 2.0 with Cardano. Okay. They're not getting rid of the decentralization and going more secure and fast, right? But they're following the more decentralized and secure first, like Satoshi did, right? But they're thinking of ways to actually solve the entire speed and scalability problem. And if you take a look here are 11 ways that Cardano will scale in 2022. Okay, block increases, pipelining, input. So like I won't go and read everything verbatim. I think that's not necessarily useful. You can actually check this out. But you can see side chains, you can see Hydra coming, off-chain computing. All of these various things are going to be the difficult ingenuity to get that third pillar, to acquire that third and final pillar. Okay, this is to be expected. Okay, and you can see this with every single ecosystem. All right, and with that being said, that's why these transactions are slow. They're slow because that's a good and bad thing. Solana fails for a good and bad reason. Solana fails because it's so fast, because they had to be more centralized, which means now it can be turned off and turned on, which is good because it's great for gaming. Cardano's great because it's super decentralized, right? It's super secure and decentralized, and it's proof of stake, like Ethereum's gonna be, okay? And that's amazing, okay? But the problem is that it's slow, and it's gonna be an engineering feat to get the feed to actually get speed and scalability. And that's what this roadmap is, to actually do that. And that's what Ethereum 2.0 is, to actually do that. And Solana has a roadmap to be decentralized. And that's what that's for, to actually handle that. And once you understand this, you understand that we're all just picking sides of the same challenge, right? And I think all of these various ecosystems are going to be used. Ecosystems are going to be used for various reasons. I believe they're going to have their own use cases. And I think I kind of follow Vitalik's Buterin's kind of approach or idea that, you know, everything's going to be kind of separate, and you know, ecosystems are going to remain separate, and that's actually a healthy thing. All right. So with that being said, hopefully that makes sense. I think that will bring some nice understanding to that area. Now, Fantom in the conference, Fantom was actually huge in the conference. Okay. And as you know, I've been staking Fantom on the Opera chain at like roughly 4% APR. Now, I did not lock my Fantom because if you lock it, you can get up to 14%. But I've learned about Tomb Finance and the actual APRs that you can get here. They're super juicy. I'm going to save that for another video, but I just want you to know that Tomb Finance is something that I'm going to be giving some attention. Okay. And yeah, I'll let you guys see what I'm doing there. As you can see, I have $22,000 in Fantom, and I'm going to be investing all of that here staking or staking all of this or forming all of that in Tune Finance. All right, and we'll see how that goes. I'm super excited about it, and if I get wrecked, you all will see it, and if and if it works out, you all will see it also. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it there, guys. As I told you earlier in the video, GameFi is going to be a big thing in 2022. That seems to be a common theme. If you don't have much money to invest in crypto right now, you might want to look into DeFi gaming, GameFi, and play to earn. It's expected that the most millionaires ever under 20 will be created this year from play to earn games alone. And you can do that with little to no money. Okay, so that's something you really want to get into. If you don't have any money, this might be a great opportunity. I'm going to try to build an investment thesis around that and share it with you all so that you can have a chance to get into that. Okay, so that could be a great opportunity also. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, if you like this content, subscribe and like the channel and support the channel. I've actually met some people at the conference also, at the crypto conference, that actually have seen the channel, which is quite insane. More than one team, but I'm going to be bringing some guys on the channel also. I met some very passionate developers who are building some great products, so I'll be bringing them on the channel also, and they can use your support, and we'll leave it there, man. I'll see y'all in the next video. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll be more consistent going forward. Glad that you all are here, and see you in the next video. Peace.